intriguing to learn that FedEx touches 90% of our global economy by connecting 220 countries. That's an enormous impact. It's also a big opportunity, as you put, to make a difference with the environment. Can you tell us a little bit about how FedEx is approaching sustainability?
When you think about our reach around the planet, people depend on FedEx. They depend on the brand. At FedEx, we have this thing we call the Purple Promise, and the Purple Promise is to make every FedEx experience outstanding.
You quoted former Dallas Cowboys coach Bill Parcells saying you've got to be what you are, and identifying what is FedEx to the world, and identifying disaster relief as a big opportunity. Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, you leverage what your strengths are. And, we can't be all things to all people. We know that. We're very transparent about that. But where we can leverage our resources to do common good for humanity and the planet, we do. To give you an example, like with disaster relief, people are dependent on FedEx. They're dependent on that brand. So a lot of times that comes into play after a major disaster. You think about who can get in there first, who can get it there the fastest. That's FedEx. Partnering with non-governmental organizations, think tanks, our competition, all of us coming together around a table to try to provide solutions that are good for everyone. We try to drive innovation by the manufacturers. We try to challenge them to think outside the box to give us what we need to minimize the footprint. That is the culture that we live by. It's in our DNA. We are committed to excellence on that. And when you think about the term outstanding, we want to go above and beyond. You have to have a mission statement and a purpose, and I think it's almost like trading business cards at a social event when you encounter whether it be a global publicly traded company or a small private company, taking that first thing, hi, my name is Nathan, here is my mission and purpose, and understanding that up front, and then trying to look for synergies between the two. I am a big believer that everybody can work together, because if we don't, that's what creates chaos and conflict.
Well, it sounds like not only a philosophy for companies, but for us as individuals. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. It was an honor to be here. I was very, very thankful to have the opportunity.